How's it going? I'm feeling a little bit better today. Just been under a lot of stress. This game is frustrating. I hate how much health they have. It's boring fighting them. I don't know why they have to give them so much health. It's not dropping anything. Like, that's the problem. Just trash drops. He's still not dead after all that, by the way. Die! This is so annoying, man. I can't kill anything. Like, there's ways to make a game harder than just giving them 5 billion health. Seriously, it pisses me off. Why can't you just make them attack more instead of just... They two-shot you, walk through everything, and they have, like, 10 billion health. So half-assed. I really hate difficulty a lot of these games. It's so artificial. It's so hard to like make it not so artificial, so just cheap. Like you just change some digits in the health. They hyper armor through everything, and they have like 5 health bars. It's ridiculous. It's just not fun. They already like kill you instantly. Why do they need so much health? It just gets annoying. The game stops being fun. You can't kill anything. It wants you to be in like 10 places at once. The AI does not help at all. They just stand around. This game is really frustrating sometimes. They cut their health in half. Seriously, cut it in half. They have too much health. I don't even want to go on this fight, because I don't do any damage. I do no damage at all. Why is it so hard to make a video game where, like, things actually aren't artificially hard? Make them attack more often. Instead of they just walk through everything. And you have to do, like, a 5-hour combo video to kill them. It's dumb. I have, like, no good gems at all. It won't give me any. I just don't get how they've made so many of these, and they don't know how to make a good difficulty. I mean, he saw that. I was hitting him for, like, 30 seconds. He wouldn't die. It's like invincible. I just think it's really bad in this game because you can't like meld, you can't combine the gems or anything. You're completely at the mercy of the RNG in this game, which is dumb. This might help you because they'll be weakened. Maybe I won't take like 5 minutes to kill one off really quick. I don't know. It's worth a shot. What's up, man? Thanks for KOF, bud. Come on, die! Like, how do they have this much health? I'm genuinely curious. What is the benefit to them having this much health? I don't get it. This attempt's got a decent chance at least. Maybe I can get it this time. Now I have to do this. They won't do it. The other guy, very little limited time. What's up, man? Banging my head against the wall in this totally not artificially hard game. Might have a chance this time. Maybe. I don't know. I might just reset this run, honestly. I have pretty bad disadvantage. Lower their morale as much as possible without fighting the officers. I think when the morale goes down, they actually have like less defense. So they don't take like a fiscal year to kill. Game pacing doesn't go down the toilet. We'll see. Hoping that's what will happen. Come on, spawn more. Don't have much time here. Okay, now you're just not gonna spawn the peons, huh? Of course, ambush captain, like always. Just wait until you're at the other end of the fucking map to do that. Worst thing about this game, I swear. Why can they do that? The AI never takes them out. You have to do it. You always wait until you're at the other end of the map. It's stupid. It makes you lose, like, instantly. It's so busted. These guys are here, and they can't kill these guys. It's too hard for them. Great AI. Essentially peons with more health, and they can't do that themselves. I have to do it. Too hard for them. The babysitting in this game is like the worst it's been in a while since like PS2 era, I'd argue. They're incredibly stupid, unhelpful. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I might have to do this again. This is so aggravating. Must be be really hard work making difficulties in this game. Just add some digits to their health and defense. Incredibly difficult. I don't like to call game developers lazy, but I don't think anybody can deny this shit is stupid. My morale plummeted. I actually had the advantage for a while, but stupid ambush captain event is like the most busted thing that the AI can do. Pretty much ensures you're gonna lose like at least 1 to 2,000 morale due to no fault of your own, because the game only seems to do it when you're not around, like weights. Better give me some attack speed for suffering through this. Alright. Probably just gonna not keep trying to do this. I'm just gonna let them take this territory. This is dumb. Guys are peons and they're like raid bosses. Which no, they have. Enough performance enhancing drugs are they on in this game? Look at this! Look at how much health she's got! Goodness gracious, man! Look at the combo! I swear! They're all freaking roided out or something! They're like 90s pro wrestlers. How much roids these guys take. And Hulk Hogan. And Ultimate Warrior and shit. It took like 40 seconds of just pure hit stun. Pure DPS. Not enough. And I just die instantly because they have hyper armor. Brilliant. Just walk through all of that, somehow. None of them staggered at all. Not one of them staggered. Not enough that they already have like 10 trillion health. They need hyper armor too. This sucks, man. I can't do this. It's impossible. We just don't do any damage. Might have to go find a slash artifact or something. I think this is a lost cause, honestly. The game's not giving me any good items. Or like, there's any of the play testers on these games, they ever like point out like, hey, this enemy has too much health. Or they just comboed this officer for like 2 minutes straight and they didn't die. Like, I guess that never gets brought up. It's painfully obvious. That's the problem is. How long is this gonna take? at this. What the hell, man? How many roids did you take? Like, God. Guy's like 70. Wang Zhang's like 70. Guy's still snorting the roids. No, the last Chaos Mode playthrough I did was like not this bad. This one is just a lost cause. I think I might just start up another one. Really feeling like I need to do that because it's not possible for me to clear the objectives when they have this much health. Like I'm completely just helpless. Yeah, how about you do something, dude? You haven't done anything. All their forces have weakened. Maybe there's a chance. At the same time, if I get, like, hit once, I'm dead. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yes, you do, I guess. Just locked in hit stun. They ignored all of that. Walked through all of it. Great. Bullshit, man. Why can't anybody make an actual fun, hard difficulty? Can't promote me. Yeah. Give me damage, you dipshit. I can't freaking do anything. Completely helpless. God. You saw that, right? She walked through everything I was doing. All of it. Walked through all of it and then hits me off camera and I'm dead. No. That's not enough. They need more health. Wonder if they like even play their own games at the point. It's like you don't have to be like a master game designer to like notice something's wrong there. I don't know. It's weird. I don't get it. Leave out of dissatisfaction. I don't blame you. Let me go ahead and save here. Maybe I can turn this around, but it's looking unlikely. I feel like I'm completely at the mercy of RNG. I have a Discord you can join, yes. Yes, I do. One of my mods, give them the Discord. Oh, it's not a Dynasty Warriors Discord, it's just for whatever I'm playing. Here you go. It's not strictly Muso, it's basically just like people can talk about the games I'm playing and I can give people updates and post stuff. That's really all it is. I don't like to tie myself to like one genre. Muso's been pretty bad lately. I don't hate this game at all. It's just, it's one of those things where it's painfully obvious what's wrong with it. This game is really jacked up in some ways. I'm willing to look past it. I have fun with it in small doses. Die, dude! God. Die! I swear the health in this game is nuts. This guy will not die. You have so much health. It's like, why? Just die, dude. I'm tired of your hyper armor. This guy avoided all of those hitboxes somehow. The HP sponge problem is a really big problem in this game. They have an excessive amount of health. I'm sure it gets better later on, but I've already done like a Chaos mode playthrough and I got like barely anything usable. So I'm struggling to kill anything in a timely manner. Alright, good. Finally some good luck. So I've determined why the Setsukan, the string, doesn't always come out. It's because you need full Muso. Because in the original game, they balanced out how busted this weapon is by it drained your stamina. Which honestly didn't do much because you could just pop a stamina potion and keep doing it. In this game, what they did is they made it so that if you don't have full Muso, the weapon is basically useless. I don't know, weird. Clearly, like, notice this is one of the best weapons in the game. Can you stagger? Thank you. I don't know, people's judgment of this game is justified. It's missing a lot of the things that the other one had, but I have the luxury of not playing those games at all, so it doesn't bother me that much, but it's painfully obvious what's wrong with this game. Just poor balancing, pacing. Only you can go that fast every time. Did I get anything for my efforts? Anything. Some attack speed would be nice. Are you gonna keep following me? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just straight garbo. Poop. Maybe I can turn this around. Getting some pretty garbage luck though. Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks, man. Thanks for the uncommon the uncommon gem in freaking Chaos Mode. Thanks. You're so thoughtful. What a great ruler. Fucking table scraps. Happens a lot in this game. No, I don't want to join. See. How's this one? Man, they're in bad shape. Let's make this less frustrating, because it's already been quite frustrating. Guess they held it off. See if El Cheapo will actually drop something this time. Gonna drop something this time, dude? I'd greatly appreciate it if you would. Stop giving me shit. No crap drops. Like, I'm just gonna play something else. This gives me another night of blue balling. I don't know why this free roam is even here. nothing. The open world is even more empty than the original game somehow. I don't know how they managed that, but this is pointless. You just do this to get gifts, pretty much. Hope that they give you something that's not garbage. I like 9's soundtrack. It has some good tracks. It definitely does. Just this game feels very amateurish in some ways. Like they didn't even try to like didn't even try to make it seem like they put a lot of effort into this. I think that's my biggest problem with this game. Like the problems with it are so obvious. Game's been out for months in Japan and they haven't really done anything. There's been no polish at all. Just DLC. I actually like Dynasty Warriors 9's DLC. I know I'm gonna get canceled for saying that, but I like that game's DLC because it actually added something to the game. This is just costume. I have a hard time just like paying for costumes and shit. Be safe first. Can't do that. Really feel that this game has no DLC weapons or anything because they're planning on scrapping this combat system again. Really seems like what they're planning to do. Which sucks. I don't think the combat in this game is bad. It's just, it needs to be expanded upon. It's very repetitive. You have such a small moveset. The moveset doesn't grow. I think the problems with the combat system get worse in like this game than the original game because you can't kill things fast. You're like repeating the same moves over and over. It's like I wish I at least had some more options. I hope they don't like scrap this combat. I think it would be stupid if they did. Definitely got potential. Got a good track playing right now. Oh man, Elden Ring's in like a week, isn't it? Look how that game's gonna turn out. everybody's like super thirsty for that game. I wish it was something I could enjoy. I don't know. I feel like going open world with Souls is a big risk, especially when the character's still slow. I liked what I saw of Sekiro. Like, no stamina, there was a jump button and shit. It's pretty cool. If I ever played any of their games, I probably would play that one. Because it's less like their other ones. I don't know, open world Souls feels like it could go badly. It really does feel like it could. I'm sure they'll pull it off, but what's up, Shakespeare? Nah, you're crazy if I would play that game. I don't hate myself that much. Maybe if someone donated like $5,000, I'd play that. Actually, I'd probably charge more to play that game. I know I would hate it. One of the best tracks in so. Yeah, Dynasty Warriors 9 Muso mode is like some kind of sick joke. Feels like they got an intern to make that, like, on their lunch break. I'm just gonna give everything boatloads of health, and I can't even be bothered to add, like, new loot or gems or something to make it worth it. There's nothing you can... There's no way you can make that mode fun, like, not horribly paced. They literally just changed some numbers around. That was like one of the last updates. I remember when they put that out. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. But then it took like literally 5 minutes to kill one off. I'm like, you're out of your damn minds if you think I'm gonna play this shit. Come on now. Like, hey, we want to put a new difficulty in our game, and someone on their team's like, yeah, how long will it take? Like, oh, just give up your lunch break today, your 30-minute lunch break, and we'll ship whatever you have. Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna add 2 digits to their HP. Hard work. Yeah, 75% damage reduction. With double defense and double health. He's not making that up, by the way. That's actually what it is.
Yo.
$50 times damage increase. Oh my god. I did not know that. Holy shit, man. I wish you were making that up, but I know from experience that you're not. Understand how things like that happen. Not even trying at that point. I think I played that mode for like 5 minutes. I never went back to it. Like, if this is your idea of a difficulty mode, I'm just gonna stop playing this game. I'm like, checked out at that point. Thanks, but no thanks. It's classic video game shit where... Classic video game stuff where they put stuff like that in the game so you can't say the game's too easy. Too bad it's not fun to play. It's a chore. It's boring, and the pacing goes out of the window. That's how a lot of action game difficulty is like, but I think that's one of the worst ones I've ever played. It's like, well, you know, they can't say the game is too easy now. It's weird. And Metroid Dread just got a difficulty update like that. Just get one shot by everything. Now all the E-tanks are even more useless than they were before. Upgrades being useless in Metroid has been a problem for decades. But somehow they made it even worse. At least before he had the satisfaction of, like, you know, I did everything in this game in 3 hours. Now you don't even have that anymore. It's like those E-tanks, they do literally nothing. I'm telling you, they must have gotten an intern to do that on his lunch break. That's my only explanation for that mode. I don't see how else that something like that could exist. It's just weird how they couldn't, like... They couldn't, like, give you, like, an increased level cap or, like, more powerful weapons or gems or something, so that, like, maybe, like, okay, they could make it work, like, you know, we're not going to support this game anymore. We're done supporting this game. But, like, here's a final challenge, and you can grind for it. You know, if you have, like, nothing else left to do in the game, you can grind for it, and you have something to strive for. No, they didn't do that. It's the same thing. There's no new gear tier or anything. Like, there's no reason to play it at all. It's just weird. You don't even have to, like, render new weapon models. Like, just recolor the same one and give it, like, stats or something. Then maybe that would have been worth playing. Yeah, it would have been very easy to do that too. All the DLC is out, yes. Making everything take a lot of damage can work if you do a lot of damage to them. Make it like, that's why, like, Heaven and Hell and Hell mode. The enemies don't get more health on Hell and Hell. You die in one hit, but they don't have 50 billion health, so it's still pretty masochistic to play it, but it's not as bad. Like, they don't give them DMD health, because you'd have to be, like, clinically insane to want to do that. But it's still a legitimate challenge. You have, like, ways to dodge all the damage and stuff, and I think they only have, like, normal difficulty and damage. It can work, it's just very rarely done. Normally it's just doing the same thing for longer. Doing the same thing for longer, and you have no margin for error, which is just ends up being stressful.
ぶって。おい。ほう。うん。
You know, another bad difficulty. We're on the topic of shitty hardest difficulties in games. Tales of the Abyss is up there too, because in that game you don't get access to the world map for it's like at least an hour. You're actually watching the cutscenes. The first fight is against a boar. If you're on unknown mode, you have no access to any way to increase your stats. Even if you're on New Game Plus, that fight takes like 10 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. You can go look it up on YouTube. Completely trivial enemy, you know, it's a trash mob. But because the stat scaling is so high, and you don't have access to the tools to, like, mitigate it, you're fighting that boar for like 10 minutes. It's like, did you guys even test this? Like, it's a New Game Plus difficulty, and you have it designed in a way where the player is fighting a generic enemy for 10 minutes. They've already beaten the game, like, they know the whole story, they've consumed all the content, but this boar has, like, 12 digits of health. It's like, why? How did nobody, like, notices something's wrong with that equation? New Game Plus difficulty. First moment you get into gameplay, they just are stuck. The beginning of that game on Unknown is pretty bad. Well, a side quest is different from a post-game difficulty. It's a pretty big difference there. Eventually, if you have fell arms, it's not bad, but I mean, that's not an excuse. By that point, you have no reason to play the game anymore. And if you don't have fell arms, it takes forever.
Mina. わしらの城を攻めるとはいい度胸だぜ。やり潰してやる。 この状態拙者らが脱出せん。いざ分霊して進むのだ。飛型を使いましょう。皆さん準備はいいですか。
皆さんWarriors Orochi 4 vanilla DLC was pretty terrible. Didn't really add anything that extended the game. Although it's kind of hard to do that when you have like almost 200 characters in your game. I get that, but it's mostly just costumes. I don't think you really got to go out of your way to buy. That's kind of how this game is too. The only worthwhile thing is the extra modes, like the extra campaigns that you can do. Everything else is just cosmetic, so not worth $40 at all. You can get a whole other game for that price. You can get like a whole other Musou game or something else. It's a pretty bum deal, no matter how you slice it. Yeah, I know exactly what level you're talking about. That level was good. But not $40 good. You know, the community manager for the American branch of this company, he's been trying. He talks about this in his Discord. This is not like it's not like private information or anything, but he talks about like he knows that the DLC practices are really bad, but you know, it's just like any other corporation that's run by old balding guys that like don't understand how technology works, so they're not wanting to change their ways. The community manager for the American branch of this company is an amazing guy. He does the work of like seriously like a dozen people. It's crazy how much work he has to do. He does listen. It's just there's only so much a community manager can do, and got old bald dudes and balding dudes in suits that don't understand how video games work. Like, what people want to actually spend money on, not like $100 of costumes. Not like our complaints are falling on empty ears. It's just gonna take like some systemic change to get like younger people making the decisions at their company or something for this kind of stuff to stop. He does God's work, that's for sure. At least for us. I mean, he's talked about it multiple times in there. He's not happy with it either, but it's just the way things go right now. I don't get how you can have a $40 season pass with like no actual content in it. Like if I pay enough for like a full price like high quality indie game like Bloodstained, I expect it to like actually extend the life of the game, not just a bunch of costumes. That's where we're at right now. That's what they're doing. Like, here's $40 a costume. Like, alright. Why couldn't you have had that in the base game? Yeah, when this game launched, there was like barely anything you could use to create a character with. It was a big complaint. Now that the game's been out for like 2.5 months, basically the only reason they did that was to strip it for DLC. I will die on this hill, but Dynasty Warriors 9 DLC was legit good. Maybe the pricing was bad, yes. But it added a lot to that game. You got like, what, like a dozen new movesets? Whole new challenge modes and stuff. Like, even one that was basically like an old school Dynasty Warriors level. Like, it added a lot to the game. I argue it was worth the money. I did not get, I got a review key for the game, but the DLC I had to pay for out of my own pocket. I don't regret it at all. That's why I got a lot of time out of that game. I wish they would do more of that. Maybe have, like, a less ridiculous price for it, but something that actually is going to make me log into the game and keep playing. The pricing for the DLC was bad, yes. Having 3 season passes is asinine. I don't agree with that practice. But the stuff that was in there was worth buying. Really added a lot more life to the game. It decloned a lot of the characters, had more modes and stuff, and you know, they supported that game for a while too, so they had that to look for. They were updating the game like every month, like over a year. Like I don't mind that at all. Just it shouldn't have been 3 season passes like $30 each. I'll argue that much, but it was still you're still getting something for your money. Neo 2 season pass was really good as well. Like $20, $30. I got like hundreds of hours out of that game.
度は
わかりました。
この城を落とすことは体系に含まれています。必ずやそれをしましょう。
守り切ってみせる。危険を使いましょう。皆さん、準備はいいですか？天霊、敵に伏兵ありとの情報が届いた。
You can play it on my account, dude. You play it while I'm at my neighbor's house. You can game share it. You don't have to buy it. I bought pretty much everything but the costumes because I'm not big on paying for costumes. I did buy a couple of them. They had that like ninja one for Ling Tong. You can bet I bought that one. They had the Super Sentai one for Lu Jun as well. Yeah, they still being stingy. They're not putting out. What's up, Cyan? How you doing? Haven't really gotten anything of value this run. Trust me, in about a week of playing this, I'll be following your example. I'm not at that point yet, but I'm getting close to that breaking point.
この状況、計算が私は危険を知りこの差をさせてもらう覚悟しよう。あの限り
一度引こう。
見入ってしまいま信じて守りましょう。
攻めの要はこの馬王騎に任せてもらおう。力の限り僕らの本気を見せます。体勢を立て直して逃がしません。次こそお前に勝つ。 火星に攻め込みます。皆さん力を貸してください。
全軍を預かる私をやんそうです。
Yeah, the Russian booty call bots have been in full force lately. They were gone for like a week. They came back.
This 策を阻止しました。この程度見抜けるはずがありません。それ持つべきやつならば俺が止めてみせる。力を貸してほしい。行きます。
How is he still alive? What? Die, dude! Luckily I had the advantage. That could have screwed me over. Getting a lot of gems right now. What a punk, man. Somehow with all those guys there. Hyper Armor City. Oh my god. I have no way to get my secret plans back either. I'm gonna wait till these guys go in. What a mess this is. If I use my Muso, I lose my extensions. Still don't have any heals. Nice. Got some gems for that. Watch there be no attack speed at all. I'm waiting to get blue balled. It's gonna happen. It's inevitable. Yeah, the Souls games are like $10 every week. That's a hell of a deal if you like those kinds of games. It's like $20 with like all the DLC. No attack speed. No attack speed. Not one. Not one. Wind gem is nice at least. Got some shit on it. Oh! Wait, I got an artifact.
ありがとう
Never mind. 4 more to go. He gives me garbage, of course. Can't invite him.
よし
What exactly is bad about Dark Souls 2?
今から
What exactly is bad about that game? I don't know. Just worse than the first one or something? They all seem the same to me, but I'm uneducated. Oh, hello. Flash. Flash artifact. Nice.
れは良い城だ。ぜひとも譲ってもらおう。
守りきってみせる。
Oh, the B team. Okay, yeah, that's all you had to say.
飛型を使いましょう。皆さん準備はいいですか。
Classic. Get the B team to do it. I've been there many times. There, done that.
実行する。行くぞ。目標を攻撃する。隠れ。あの限り。よし。今こそ攻めるぞ。
へえ、息のいい敵がいるじゃないのさ。ちょっと挨拶してやらないとね。
あっちにも敵がいるのか。よし、世良を拝みに行ってやる。兵器を投入します。敵はきっと対処に苦慮するはず。この拠点は僕が制圧しました。
年寄りに容赦がないの。少し休ませてもらうとするか。
When they gonna port Bloodborne to PC? Frame rate and load times that game are awful from what I've heard. Why have they not ported that? You're sleeping on money. Like, why? Do they hate money? I don't even like From Software, but like, and I can tell you, like, that game deserves a port. Where is it? What the hell? The amount of money that would make is obscene. It's like the thing that everybody wants in, but pay like full price for it, but it doesn't exist for some reason. I don't quite understand it. Especially as an outsider, I don't play any other games, but that game deserves a port. Where is it? That's the kind of tier of game that you can sell over and over, you know? Why have they not done that? That game is like Grand Theft Auto 5. They could keep reselling that game and make money.
たるお働きを。
借りは返す主義なんでな。
敗北から学ばねばならぬ。
You know what I want? I want
策を阻止しま
the
した。
Xbox 360
この程度。
version of Guardian Heroes to get ported.
味方の援護に回る。
That was one of my favorite beat 'em ups, and I, like most Americans, did not have a Saturn, so it's really my first time playing it.
策をしくじったか。最高。
Actually, no, that's not true. I played it at a con. Someone had a Saturn. I don't know why that hasn't happened yet. It can't be. That can't be not as hard as like
この拠点は
remastering Bloodborne. That's for sure. It's another one of those things that's like easy money. Sleeping on.
次の手はすでに用意しておる。やれな。者ども、かかろう。このままでは剣なる戦を続けられる。一度引き、体勢を立て直す。
Treasure is basically an IP farm now. They don't make anything anymore. I don't even think anybody like really even works there. Probably just like an empty office. That ship has sailed. They're not making anything else. But I would like it if they would port their existing catalog. So I would like to have legal copies of those games, not have to emulate them. I don't think Bloodborne needs to be remade, it just needs to not run and load like shit. I don't think the game needs to be remade. I think that's a little excessive. Make the existing game not run like garbage. I think a lot of people would be happy with that. Not much else is needed. I feel like anything that runs like garbage on the original hardware, personally from my experience with other stuff, I'd rather have it run better. I don't need a whole ass remake. Playing a 30 FPS game at like 144, it already feels like a new game anyway. Like they don't need to remake that game. That's a waste of resources. Just make it run better, put it on PC so there can be mods and stuff. I think that's all that game needs. It's not like the game is even that old. It's only like, what, like 6 years old or something? Doesn't need a remake. Demon's Souls is a whole other story. That's an early PS3 game. Like, you know, that game is very important to video games in general. That deserves a remake. Plus, it's something that's like not really easily accessible anymore. Still go buy Bloodborne for like dirt cheap.
これを
お主もっとこたびこんお前に
I'm part of the problem with Bloodborne might be that they tied the game logic to the frame rate, which happens with a lot of Japanese games. They're the worst about doing that. Most like Western games, they don't do that, but the Japanese do that a lot. So when it comes time to put the game on a more modern platform, it gets a lot harder. Because if you increase the frame rate, then the game starts breaking. I know Monster Hunter Rise is like that. It's been proven that certain things in that game break at higher frame rates, which is weird because the engine itself is capable of running at uncapped, basically whatever your computer can handle. But certain things, like attacks and stuff, don't function properly past 60. So the Monster Hunter Rise port, if you want it to be like, you know, if you put like 800 hours or whatever into the Switch version, and you want the PC port to be exactly the same thing but higher fidelity, you have to play it at 60 FPS, which is weird. I don't know how that happened, but that kind of stuff happens all the time. I remember when Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the first one, that's a good example of that happening, because there was a piece of equipment in that game that would heal you, depending on how much time had passed. So what would happen is, the game logic was tied to the frame rate, so when it came out on PC, if you played the game at 60 FPS, you would get double the healing. If you run that game at like 144 FPS, you would be invincible, because the healing would quadruple from what was intended. I remember abusing that. I didn't have a computer that could run the game above that frame rate at the time, but like 60 FPS was enough to like completely break the game. If you had that, like nothing could kill you. No, they probably have a lot of those things happening with the Bloodborne port. It's obvious that they're working on it. Probably announce it like at E3 or something. They're probably having a lot of weird jank stuff like that happen. Like, I don't know. A boss attacks like 3 times faster when the game is at 144 FPS or something. That's probably what's happening. It's like, well, you shouldn't have tied the game logic to the frame rate. That's exactly what happens when you do. When it comes time to re-release the game, stuff like that stops working properly. I think that was the funniest instance, though. Is like I couldn't understand why I was healing so much, and it turns out it's just a side effect of uncapping the frame rate for something that was designed to run at 30. I think people use it in the PvP to become like invincible. The PvP in the Xenoverse games is garbage anyway. Horrible netcode and just no semblance of balance, but I guess people are cheating that way. No, it's not. No. You have to mod it to make it run. Unless you have a quantum-powered computer. The answer to that is no. I got it to run fine, but I had to fight with it for hours. The worst thing about that game is that it's very hard to test, because you're not really out in the open area until where the stuttering problems happen until like 90 minutes into the game. Assuming that you're watching all the cutscenes and playing casually and not trying to rush. So that gives you about half an hour to try to fix the game. Which was the problem I had. By the time I fixed it, I couldn't refund the game anymore. But yeah, that game is not refund friendly, whether you if you want to make sure that it's working properly. Realistically, you have very little time, because when you load into instanced areas, the game is fine. It's when you get out into the open areas like the slums and stuff, the stuttering and the texture streaming issues start to appear. And you have like no time. So I don't recommend buying that unless you're okay with potentially being stuck with it. Because it's a very real possibility that that will happen. Yeah, it's fixable with mods, but they've done nothing to fix it on their end. They're just, they took the money and ran, pretty much. You know that port made a ton of money. It's a beautiful game, it deserves to not be stuck on console, but you gotta go into it expecting that it's not gonna run well out of the box. You gotta fight with it. The game gives you very little time to do that before you can't refund.
そ攻め時だ。その名も
あかね
弓兵戦車構え跳ねて。それの活躍の場残しといてくださいよ。よいぞ。それでこちらの城壁は我らのものだ。力の限り。行きます。僕らの本気を見せます。この桜流れを変えてみせます。素晴らしいご活躍、お見事です。
ひとまず撤退じゃ。
Assuming it comes out at midnight, yes. If not, then it'll be tomorrow. Radical gifted it to me, so I'll play it for a little bit. I haven't really played KOF that much since 11. 11 was the last KOF that I played a lot of. I tried with 13, but the netcode was horrendous. I never really got to experience that game. 14 was pretty much the same way. Netcode really was something I would have enjoyed for sure. A lot of people feel that way about the last couple of KOF games, though. They're great games, but you have to have a local scene to play them. Nobody in my area plays KOF, at least not the new ones. A lot of the older guys around my age, they play like the older ones, but 13 and 14, no community here at all, so I know 13 is like regarded as one of the best games, but really needed to have people you could play with locally. The netcode was bad, so one of those things I won't be able to cross off on my bucket list, that's for sure. Yeah, I hear the netcode is good. Thank goodness. 13's a great game, but you gotta have people around you that play it. If you don't, it's unplayable. At the same time, I think people put way too much weight to the trial combos in that game. Most of them aren't practical. But just like for bragging rights, pretty much. But a lot of fighting game streamers have been doing those. I don't know, when I play a fighting game, I don't bother with trials that are just like, they're hard for the sake of being hard. They don't actually like teach you anything about how to play the character in a competitive setting. It's just like, here, do a bunch of one-frame links, and you can do a combo that's like 3 times easier. Do the same damage or more, and use less resources. There's like no downside. Oh, alright, I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna preload it though. My internet is fast enough, it's slower to preload it. I'll just download it. It'll only take a couple minutes, most likely.
この拠点は僕が制圧しました。この策で流れを変えてみせます。活躍の場残しといてくださいよ。この命食ってやるわけにはいかん。
I don't know about that, man. Not very good at KOF. Only KOF I'm good at is 11.
皆さんのおかげで勝てました。
If I get an attack speed gem on this, then I'll play the Ninja National Anthem. That's what I'm trying to get right now, so I can do some videos of this. But I'm like not quite wanting to use cheat engine yet. That is an option, but I wanted to give it a couple days. I resort to such dubious methods. No attack speed. Absolutely none.
この加工。みんな。
Enough. Yeah, I haven't played Grid in a couple weeks, so hasn't been a Ninja National Anthem for a while. Playing that game is, I love that game, but some nights you just get people that don't want to actually play it. They just want to win, but they don't want to accept a loss in it. I think it's hilarious, but sometimes it's like I just want to play some games and run some sets. I don't want to deal with rage quitters. Dragon Ball Fighters is a lot like that too. Ranked on that game is terrible. Everybody treats their points like it's their kid or something. I'll tell you what, if I get an attack speed gem while I'm playing this, I will play the Ninja National Anthem. Since I haven't been playing any competitive games for a few weeks. I can do that for you. We'll see. Yeah, it's only for special occasions. It's either a donation, somebody rage quits, or I get a good drop in one of the games I'm playing. That's when I play that. lately there hasn't been much application for it. They have pretty crappy luck in this game.
その際捨てたものではない。ここは兵器で奴らの思惑を打ち破る。速やかに実撃せよ。この状況では私たちが一掃した。もはや抵抗するものはなかろう。まさに武の道を行く者よ。この拠点は僕が制圧しました。ここがその時だ。行くとすれば
You sound just like me, dude. That's why I had to stop playing that game. Frame rate was making me nauseous. I got downvoted on the Dynasty Warriors Reddit for saying that game was unplayable. That's why I don't post there much anymore. Some people on there just hate me for like no reason. I don't get it. I don't really care. I don't post my stuff on there either, at all. I don't really show for myself at all. No, that's not it. People on there just hate me. Like, whatever, man. I learned to just stop caring about what randos think. I don't know, my problem with the Dynasty Warriors Reddit is that they clearly don't like the games anymore. They don't like any of the recent games. But they still buy them and hate them. It's like... I'm not innocent of doing that either. I definitely have given games chances that just kind of lost causes. It's just weird to me. At the same time, I kind of understand it because there's like no competition. That's kind of the problem with Uso, is that there's no one else really making these kinds of games. Most of the Dynasty Warriors clones are pretty bad. Yeah, Basara, those are like the best games in the genre. Fate Extell and Link was decent. Senran Kagura is shit. Age of Calamity is a good game, but I actually did go back and I cleared almost everything in that game. I put up with the terrible frame rate. That game has really disjointed design. It's too hard to get builds in that game. So if you're the kind of player that likes, you know, doing the hardest challenge with the best builds and stuff, that game is terrible. It's really bad. If you don't care about that and you're immune to horrendous frame rates, then the game is fine. But if you're not, the game is still flawed. It really is. Don't give me a gear system and make it like impossible to get anything good. There's a 60 FPS patch for it, I know that much. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother with this. That's gonna be torture. They can take that one. That is not worth it at all. Yeah, I am too. Alright, this will be the last level. We'll check out KOF. Haven't gotten anything this time, by the way. Complete trash. Nothing good at all. Actually, no, I did get the slash artifact. That's like one good thing that I got. Everything else has been junk.
この城敵に渡してなるものか。総出で死守せよ。危険を使いましょう。皆さん準備はいいですか。今こそ我が声に応え奇跡を示したまえ。攻めるなら今か。かかれ。ここは兵器で奴らの思惑を打ち破った速やかに出撃せよ。
Guy's not dying. Get over here.
止まれ。ここらで一斉ありそうだ。守りを固めておくぞ。
私たちも前に進
目標を攻撃する。隠れ。進軍を開始するのだ。
Man, I have one of those pre-ordered, but I have no way to beat King Midas and summon $500, so I'm gonna have to cancel. Let me know how it is, though. I'm interested. Just don't have the money for it. Yeah, that thing is way better than the Switch, that's for sure. It's even better as you've already bought all the damn games. That's like the best part. You already paid for the games years ago, so as soon as you get that thing, you already have like however many games to play. No having to rebuy anything. Nah, I still don't have 500 bucks, dude. I would love to make content for that, but I don't know how I'm gonna generate $500. It's not happening. I'll have to hope they'll keep my reservation or something.
この拠点は僕が制圧しました。この城壁の敵は私たちが一掃した。もはや抵抗する者はなかろう。そろそろ限界から。見事な働きだな。お前の戦、並
大抵ではないな。
ようやく静乱がかかった。行くぞ。城壁の敵を残らず叩き落とせ。僕らの本気を見せます。
ここで助けとはありがたいね。
今は聞いておいた方が良さそうだ。
勝ちます。早々に決着をつける。
前に通されてやるわけにはいかんのだ。一歩も引いてはならぬのだ。この命くれてやるわけにはいかん。
敵将は僕が討ち取りました。皆さんのおかげで勝てました。
No attack speed. No. Oh! Oh! Hello. That's something. Got two good things this run. Ninja Declaration of Existence. I'm not getting attack speed tonight, so there you go. Oops. Switch to this one. It's laggy. Oh, it is playable. Alright. Guess I'll switch over then.
楽しい。
穏やか。
So I got 3 out of 6. Not bad. Have any good fire gems? Not really. Alright, well, let's switch off this. Oh, that wasn't completely terrible. Did get some stuff. Guess I could play some mobile stuff while this downloads. I know I already finished all my homework today. Did most of it. Ads. I will say My mind's been really, really harsh on me lately, but physically I'm feeling quite a bit better. My taste is pretty much completely back. I haven't had the headaches today. I think I just had like a lot of lingering symptoms. And I think my body was just trying to make the sickness rage quit out of my body. Physically I felt a lot better today. That's progress. I felt like hot garbage past couple weeks. I went to I went to the grocery store today and I didn't feel like I was gonna die. So uh body's definitely healing. I don't at all. Not to worry about that. I I gave you pretty much all the money back. I already paid you back for more of an exchange and a donation. Wasn't like super excited for it or anything, but I wanted to try it. Just don't have a spare $60 right. Essentially, I got the game for $12 because I had to pay the bill for the humble choice. I got it for $12 and legally too. I'm happy with it. It's adequate. I hate asking for help. I am low on cash. I do need help with donations and stuff, but I'm getting better at like realizing like I work my ass off. I work hard. I'm passionate. I make good content. When the games allow for it. Right now, there's not really anything to do that. I make good content. I am consistent. I'm consistent with my content. You know, I deserve help. I hate asking for it. It is something I struggling financially. I'm working on changing my mindset, realizing I need to accept help. You know, my grandpa, he passed away a couple years ago, but he was the same way. He's a very talented artist, and he just had a hard time asking for help. I mean, he was still like lifting all the stuff and driving himself to art shows like well into his 80s. He just never really wanted to ask for help, and I definitely inherited that. I have a hard time doing it. Most of the time when I ask, you guys help. You can. I don't want anybody to feel pressured to do so, but you guys have proven my mind wrong, and I appreciate that. I'm a lot like my grandpa. I can't draw for shit, but I have a lot of his personality traits, like just having difficulties asking for help, feeling like I don't deserve it and stuff. He would he would run his art shows by himself. He put all the stuff in the van and drive himself there and back. Well into his senior years. He never really stopped. His thing was always he always told me like when he couldn't if he couldn't draw anymore, he didn't feel like life was worth living. Luckily he never got to that point. But I am a lot like him to a he didn't really know how to ask for help. He was very stubborn about it. Kind of like working on changing that mindset. It's okay that I need to ask for help all the time. I just don't make much. these things happen. Yeah, I have insomnia sometimes too. I need white noise to sleep because my mind really gives me hell at night. I have a lot of trauma and stuff, so I like to put like a speed run on or somebody grinding on a game or something. I can relate to that. I don't really intend to stream at ass o'clock. It's just like I'm I'm done with kitty sitting around this time. So if I'm up for it, down to down the game for a couple hours. Lately, there's been games I've wanted to play, so I've been streaming more consistently. The new phone has helped too. That thing can run literally everything I grew up with. All the way up to PS2 it can run. So that's been helping keep the content coming too. I expanded my horizons, doing mobile content and stuff. If I can manage to scrounge up money for the Steam Deck, and I would like to do that kind of content as well, especially since I already have a capture. That's just not gonna happen. Maybe if I sold like every trading card I have, maybe I could do that. I might have to look into that actually. I know there's ways to like idle in the games without having them open. I might actually look into that. I have a lot of games, so I don't really do the trading card thing. That yeah, I'm a hot mess too. I somehow I function as an adult. I don't know how I do, but I do. I I still get shit done. I can take care of myself. I definitely need help with things like money and other aspects. Still function. Being in the being in a mental hospital like times in my life, it really puts your problems into perspective because you see people that are a lot like you, but they coped in much worse ways than I did. There's some really nice people in there. They just they couldn't handle the stresses of life naturally. Yeah, like crystal meth addictions and drugs and alcohol, and that's a lot harder to deal with than what I deal with. I don't have any kinds of addictions. Kind of it's a wake up call being in there. I feel like movies and stuff don't accurately depict what it's actually like to be in there, but it sucks. It really does suck to be in there, but at the same time, if you've just got mental stuff wrong with you, it puts things into perspective. Like, I could have dealt with things a lot worse than I did. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, uh, none of that stuff. I don't have those things to worry about at least. Yeah, society has used to get bullied for gaming and stuff. I had a bully in high school. He made my life hell. He was one of the reasons I wanted to commit suicide. Just him and his friends just tormenting me and stuff. But what was hilarious is I saw him like a year or two later. He already had a kid. He was like 18. Like, you're making fun of me. I don't have a kid at 18. Fuck off, dude. he, he looked at me awkwardly. I'm like, yeah, you made fun of me. You know, I'm a mess, but I don't have a kid as a teenager, so clearly I've done something right. That was kind of eye-opening. Dude, this guy was tormenting me for years. And he's got a kid and he's not even... Yeah, you shouldn't be bullying anybody else anymore in your life. Ruining the best years of your life taking care of a kid when you can barely take care of yourself. That's what happens with bullies a lot of the time. Is, they realize that the people that they bullied were better off than they are. They're smarter. You know, they get better jobs. A lot of this comes from just being a nerd, but we don't have kids at 18. I think later on in life they realize, like, dude, that nerd that I bullied was what I should have been. I'm not saying they don't, but it doesn't absolve them of their actions. And a lot of times later in life, they do realize that they fucked up. I did have one bully come back and apologize, and that was pretty nice. I didn't really know how to react at the time, but he felt remorse. I think that happens to a lot of them. Yeah. It's just when you're young, you don't know how to get through life. And at least in America, school does a shit job of actually teaching you how to be an adult. So people just get lost. They don't know where to go. I don't know. High school is kind of like a shitty tutorial. It tells you a bunch of stuff that's pointless, but then like things you actually need to play the game of life are not told to you at all. That's kind of how high school is. It's like a forced tutorial where taught a bunch of useless stuff. The things you actually need to know, you have to find out yourself. Which is it can be fun in a video game depending on your perspective and stuff, but in real life, getting out of high school is really, really weird because they don't prepare you for this shit at all. Why do I have to spend so much time learning algebra when I'm never going to use it? Unless I get into like programming or something. Pointless. Teach me how to manage money. Teach me how to do taxes. Teach me how to have like a discipline. Shit like that. Don't make me take like 4 years of math. It's pointless. It always really bothered me. Like, why do I need to learn this? This doesn't... it doesn't help with anything. Like, unless you're one of the select few that's actually looking into getting into a field where learning all that algebra and shit is useful. It's just waste so much time in school learning things that don't matter. High school really is just a crappy tutorial. It's 4 years of a shitty tutorial and you're taught things that like either don't matter or things you like already knew. Then like the things you actually need to know are hidden. Wait, what? There's a Street Fighter collab on KOF All-Star. Hold on, I gotta show this. What the hell? Capcom and SNK are interacting again. What? Is this actually happening? They've had bad blood forever. Since like SBC Chaos. Almost 20 years ago. Hold on, I gotta pull this up. Hold on. I can't believe this is actually happening. I'm shocked. I'm honestly shocked. I might come back. I'm gonna have 6 characters. I'm gonna have 2 versions of Chun. This is probably gonna be the special signature version. Ryu is probably gonna be free. Imagine he would be. Wow, that's a big deal. If you don't play KOF All-Star, I know most of you don't, but it's a big deal that this is happening. They've had bad blood for a while. Like, the fact that they're collaborating again, that has a lot of implications. Might be like more, yeah, that's a big deal. I haven't really played that game in a couple weeks, but uh, that has huge implications. That's groundbreaking that that's happening because it means that they're on speaking terms again, and the old games can be re-released. New games can come out as well. That is a huge deal. I'm kind of like lost interest in that game. I've been playing other stuff. Uh, yeah, that's a big deal. That's coming in like 2 weeks too. Weeks. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take my meds and go to the bathroom. So enjoy some hot jams. I'll be back. I'm just gonna try this for a bit and go to bed. Instead of try a really shitty day. Take it easy. Play more. Make sure it works. Get the hang of it. I didn't play 14 much. Source. Oh, it's DirectX in game. In games.
KOF15.
Can't do 1440. It's weird. Oh, letting me do that. 4K. There's nothing in between. Alright. Good port. But weird that you can go 4K but not 1440. Weird flex.
Ready? Go!
And all I really need to know is just the new stuff. I know how to play KOF, obviously. Most of this I don't need to know, but I'm just gonna scroll through this fast. There are some changes from 15. Out of this, but max mode is nerfed in this game.
Ready? Go! Yotta! Ready? Go! Yotta!
Alright, is there anything else I need to know? a quick crash course here. That's the stuff that changed from 14. I did play 14 for a little bit, but the net code and lack of a scene made me
Ready?
not care. I don't feel like hooking up my stick right now. I've got one. I feel like I'm pretty tired. Go to bed soon. Weird stutter.
Ready? Go! Ready? Go! Ready? Go!
One is 2K. Change it out. I'll probably play this on stick. I just don't feel like hooking it up right now.
That's gonna leave a mark. Ready? Go! Time to start with a climax! Select member. Junbi wa dekiteru. Select stage. Get ready for a battle of titans! Sa! Zangeiken!
Aiken!
Zangeiken! Kuhara! Amai zo! Zangeiken! 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 Zangeiken!
Not have a Shoken?
Shoken! Shoken! Sa! Kigeru! Sa! Modo
Oh, come on, he's a ninja. Think. Of course I'm gonna play the ninja. I can still, break. Keep it on. Get any, like, weird states off that? You get off Zaneiken. Ooh, you get a crumple off that. Nice.
Show no mercy.
See if I can chain all that together. The guy who does the announcer for this, his name is Max Powers. Name is Max Powers. And if you watch the Indie Creates trailers, it's the same guy. I noticed his voice right away. I watched the ending to this game already a couple hours ago when I got back. It's the same guy. His name is Max Powers. I mean, destined for greatness if your name is Max Powers. I mean, how much more ultimate can you get? It's like being named like Fate Line God from Star Ocean. His name is Max Powers. What a legend. His name's fucking Max Powers. He brings the hype. I mean, he has a very fitting name. Yeah, he gets a lot of work in Japan, I guess because he speaks English. You all know in Japan if you speak English, video game companies want you. Whether you're native Japanese and you learn English or you're like half American or something. It's a pretty lucrative field. Anime and video games and stuff. It's always been something that's in high demand once they started to take that stuff more seriously and stop getting people that like can barely speak English to say things you need to hear. Exactly, yeah. Good night, Johnny. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, that was spicy. One bar. It feels pretty good. I'm an old school KOF player, but I haven't played seriously in a long time.
Select stage.
Other backgrounds they got in this.
Nothing will stop
No,
this
Kyo's
show.
got his Rekkas. I don't think he has the fireball. Yami, but I don't think he has that. Yeah, he doesn't have it anymore. Max mode cancel is really weird. Guess they made it slower so that new people could figure it out, but I'm used to it being instant. Really awkward for me. Yeah, you have a lot more time to cancel than you did before. Still have Dokugami? Yeah, grab. Classic. Chains. I think that will chain actually. They have red kick. Yeah, still got red kick. You get a ground bounce off that. Yes. Go for yo. Yep, just got that. Overhead. Still chain into it. You can you still like super cancel that? It's on the ground. Yeah, you sure can. This voice actor got a lot better. They did this weird thing with KOF where they got rid of all of the old voice actors. That was back when 14 came out. They got rid of everybody. A lot of them are still active, but they just got rid of them all, which is very, very uncommon in Japanese media, anime, video games, and stuff. Or like people that do Japanese dubs for like American movies and stuff. They usually do that shit until they like physically can't do it anymore, like in their 60s or 70s. But they got rid of everybody. A lot of people didn't like Kyo's new voice, but I'm used to it because it's the same person who does it for KOF All Star. Yeah, I think he improved a lot doing the voices for that game. I don't think there's anybody from the old games that still does the voices. Isn't Kyo still in high school? He's like still in high school. I don't know, it makes more sense now than it did. They were putting these out every year like Madden. But they stopped doing that when they got off the Neo Geo because they couldn't use the same sprites anymore. Yeah, that was pretty awkward. Dude's been in high school for like 25 years.
Select stage. It's about to be a party up in here! Nice combo.
Thanks, Max Bowers. Good to hear from you. Fucking Max Bowers. Maximum power. I don't get this. What? This is confusing. How do I just make a team? Hell, man, I just want to try online. Can't change the team? What? I don't understand this at all. Why is this so complicated? Can't it just be like Grid? I don't want to use these teams. Have to go back? What does it want me to do? No, don't save it.
Select order.
No. No, let me go out. Fuck, man. What's with that interface? It's not letting me just pick the characters. Once again, Battle for the Grid has better interface. Like Alt F4 out. I couldn't back out or anything.
KOF15.
Yeah, but I couldn't make my team. That's the problem. I couldn't make the team, it wouldn't let me. And what is this shit? How do I just make my own team? No, I don't want to do that. What the fuck is this? This makes no damn sense. Okay, how do I make the team? Why is this so complicated? I did not see that, thank you. Weirdly complicated. Why? I'm getting tired. Ugh. Okay, can I play the video game now?
Select order.
イケメンがいたらいいわね。
Get ready for a battle of titans! 少しは燃えさせ Round 1 Ready? Go! どうした雨そろいでどうした雨やがれ No mercy! KO! Player 2 won't give up that easy. 燃える Stand your ground. Ready? Go! This battle should bring the hype. Round 3. Ready? Go! Sting! Player 1 finally takes a round. Round 4. Ready? Go!
聞いてないこうちょっ
昇竜弾The goddess of victory smiles upon the winner! Winner! この一戦を糧に俺はさらに強くなる Select order.
Let's roll!
It's
Right,
about to be
well,
a
we all
party
already
up
know
in
that.
here.
Can I just enjoy the game? Can I just enjoy the game without someone coming in and telling me I'm not allowed to play it? I don't need that tonight. You're being realistic, yes, but it's not needed right now. Just let me have fun. I've talked about my concerns about this game at length. You're completely right, but not needed right now. Plus, this game was gifted to me, so at this point, I don't really care. Yeah, you are right, though. It's a very real concern. Lack of crossplay is the biggest problem.
An exciting bout from round 1.
Who cares about Evo anymore? No, the biggest complaint with this game is no crossplay.
Not looking good for player 2.
I don't know, the tournament presence doesn't matter if the game is playable online. KOF has never been playable online, so... A lot of people gave 14 a chance, but the netcode really stopped people from really caring. At least that's not a problem anymore. I really wanted to play 14, I probably would have liked it, but... I just don't live in an area where people care about new KOF.
They absolutely
I mean, I play Battle for the Grid. Battle for the Grid's not, like,
winner.
super popular, but the netcode works. It's got full crossplay. I don't have to leave my house to play that game. Like... When you think of it that way, it doesn't matter. KOF has always had garbage netcode, so...
Select order.
It's always been offline, pretty much exclusive. This one is aiming to change that, but... They left out one thing, which is crossplay, so I'm fully expecting that this will be dead in a few months, but I'm going to enjoy it while it lasts. I'm enjoying the gameplay so far. I don't expect it to stick around.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
What is going on here? So laggy. Great first impression. Ugh, this is unplayable. Come on, man, just rage quit. Rage quit. Just leave. I don't want to play this. Awful. Teleporting everywhere. I can't. This is so choppy. Come on, just leave. Just leave. Just rage quit.
And player 1 clinches the first round.
Just rage quit. I don't want to play like this. Why is it so laggy?
Ready? Go!
Come on, this is terrible. Just leave. I'm tempted to just rage quit. This is awful.
KO! Player 2 wastes
Like glitched
no
out or
time
something?
evening the score.
What the hell is this?
Round 3. Ready? Go! Down they go! Not going down without a fight.
I think it's because the firewall came up. It's really annoying that it does that. Yes, I want to allow...
Go!
Just want this match to be over. Just give up. Leave. Sucks. It's unplayable. Just rage quit. Hate when people want to play out lag like this. Just leave. Ugh. Just die, dude! Just die! End it! End it! Why can't you just rage quit? Like normal.
Ready? Go!
Play the shit. Connection. Unplayable. Because the stupid fucking firewall.
That was a nail biter. Keep an eye on this.
Yes,
matchup.
I want to allow it. Stop asking.
Winner!
Better fix it. Awful. Oh, fuck, I picked play again. No, I don't want to. No. Why can't I rematch them? Give me someone else. God damn it!
Round one.
What is wrong with this?
Go!
Fix your connection. Oh my god, I'm stuck with this person again? Why do I have to play them again? Give me someone else. Why? Can't it just be best out of one? This is torture. Just leave. Fix your connection. Stop torrenting porn or whatever you're doing. Get off this game. Just die. Hate this.
Player one
I
won't
thought
give
if I
up that
fight
easy.
again, it was gonna give me someone else. Connection is bad. I don't want to play them.
Round two. Ready? Go!
Be someone from Antarctica or something? What is this? Come on, just can't this guy's internet go off or something? This is terrible. Leave. Rage quit. So much. I want to just alt F4. God, can you stop playing?
KO! Both point characters are knocked out.
What the hell is wrong with this?
Burn to
Netcode bad or what? Like, what is wrong?
Ready? Go!
Give me a headache. Just makes me want to play Battle for the Grid. That game works on
Showing
mine.
their resilience here.
I don't know if it's just this person or what, but not a good first impression.
Round 4. Ready? Go!
Ugh, this is torture. Just leave the game. Come on. Don't subject me to this anymore. Just leave.
Ready? Go!
Why can't people like this rage quit? Your connection sucks. Fix it or don't play online. Lagging again. Just die. Never again.
That was a nail biter. Keep
Hate
an
how
eye
I
on
had to
this
fight that
matchup.
person again. Why is it just best out of one?
あら立ち上がるつもりかい
Garbage. It should be like grid. You get somebody else.
足りないみたいだね
I wanted to rematch. I would not be playing. End match, please. End. End my suffering. No. Let me try starting the game. I don't know if that guy just had from like Atlantis or something, or that was hard. Now the firewall thing came up. That might have caused it, but I don't know. I hate that, man. Like, dude, I'm playing a game online willingly. Fuck off, winners. Aggravating.
The King of Fighters 15.
See if another match is gonna be that bad. That, like, shortened my lifespan.
Select order. Get ready for a battle
let's
of
see.
Titans.
Netcode better. That guy just from Atlantis. An Aquaman or something. I don't know. Aquaman playing KOF.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Alright, this is fine. Locking its skin.
Player 2 takes an early lead.
Shah. Yeah, I think that guy was. I think I was just fighting Aquaman. This is completely fine. I'm not having any problems at all. Aquaman, really excited to play KOF15 tonight, apparently. This is completely fine.
Ready? Go!
Yeah, I figured that was just a fluke. Somebody from a lost underwater city or something, or like the mole from Shovel Knight or something. I don't know. I don't know where that person was from, but they were not from this solar system. I can guarantee you that much.
This is just the start of a new worldwide.
I don't like to say that, you know, someone's from a third world country, but that's why it's bad. I just like to say that they're from like Mars or Atlantis or something. It's a lot less racist to do it that way. I don't like to say racist stuff like that. I'm not saying you're racist, but some people do make it. They make it a race issue. Like, no.
Ready?
It's okay to have bad internet, but don't play games like this if you willingly know that your internet is not good. That's all it comes down to. No, I know you weren't. I know you weren't. I wasn't saying you were. But to be fair, it's like, that's not even the problem. A lot of the problem is the delay-based netcode. Makes it impossible to play people that like don't live in your country. That's what the real problem is. It's not people in other countries playing, so the netcode can't support it. It's a terrible experience for everybody, not just us here in America.
This battle should bring the high. Reach for the top. Ready? Go! Player 2 finally takes a round. Round 4. Ready? Go! What a stellar fight! These two know how to rumble! Winner!
あんたならいつでも相手になるよ。じゃあね。
Okay, so the net code is not bad. I just Aquaman apparently lives under California. I had it on same region. Aquaman apparently lives like right under California, and he decided that he needed to pre-order the King of Fighters 15. I was worried that like maybe the port was bad or something, but no, that guy was just a Martian or something. Freaking the Mars people were on KOF that first match. That last match was fine, no problem at all. It felt about as good as Grid. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight, folks. I already took my meds, so I'm getting pretty tired. I don't know what streams are gonna be like today, to be honest. Probably do some more 9 Empires and add KOF in there. I haven't touched Lost Ark yet either. I kind of want to give that game a bit more chance. Got Warm Snow I haven't finished. Yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll try to raise some more funds later. I didn't really feel like chilling tonight. I'll figure that out later. Should be at least 2 more streams today. Probably do like a kitty sitting and a night stream, or maybe like I might do a day stream and a night stream. Just forgotten VZR on, so we'll see. Catch you later.